Hi, I'm Eugene, teacher. So Jesus told this story about the prodigal son. This father had two sons, and the older son up and one day said to his dad, he said, "Give me my inheritance money. I want to move out and be on my own." So heartbroken as the dad was, he went ahead and did it, gave his son the inheritance money. Well, he left and went and spent his money on some wild living and women, and his money ran out, and he was broke, found himself one day working for this fellow, feeding his hogs and wishing that he could eat some of that grain he was throwing on the ground for the hogs. Then he awoke and realized that he was like, man, my dad got servants working for him who eat better than these hogs. Let me just go home and beg for forgiveness. I won't even expect to be treated like a son if he'll just hire me back as a hired hand. And so he started walking home. Well, even far in the distance, his dad saw him and was overjoyed. So his dad tells his servant to slaughter a young calf tonight because we're going to celebrate. Our lost son is back. And he ran out there, and even before his son got a chance to open his mouth, he threw a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet, and a nice robe on him, and welcomed him back with open arms. Well, celebration got underway, and they couldn't find the younger son. Turns out the younger son was out in the field just pouting. So the father went out to get him, and the younger son was mad. He was like, "Dad, all these years I stood by your side and I worked for you like a good son that I was, and you never even slaughtered a calf for me and my friends to celebrate. Now that son of yours that done wasted his money on wild living is back, and you're going to welcome him back with open arms and treat him like royalty?" And the father explained to him, he was like, "Son, just like you said, you've been by my side all these years. So what's mine is yours. What difference does it make? But your big brother, who was lost, who has gone and might as well have been dead, is now back and he's alive. So we got to celebrate." So you see, the moral of the story is, sometimes it's not about how well you've lived all these years, because this younger son that was a good son, tonight he had a bad moment because he was guilty of staying in judgment of his brother. But tonight, the prodigal son, who had lived this bad life, is now praised because he repented and came back. So it's really more about how you finish. I hope you finish well. I'm Eugene, teacher, with your today's inspirational message.